Hi, I'm Chef Steve. Welcome to the Care Kitchen, where we cook with kindness. This program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side. ComForCare and At Your Side provides personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. Our program, the Care Kitchen Cooking with Kindness program, is here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I really appreciate you spending time with me. We have a great recipe to work with today, and some amazing ingredients, very nice, fresh, wholesome, healthy, nutritious ingredients. And that's the first thing that we're going to take a look at today. We're going to look at these ingredients, and then we're going to put it all together in our salad preparation today, which is a Mediterranean lentil and chickpea salad, which is fresh and delicious and has lots of great nutrition. And really just a delicious meal. Can be used as a side, can be used as an entree. And we're also going to do something a little different with it today, and I'll show you that a little bit later. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you some of these ingredients and talk a little bit about the benefits of these type of ingredients. We've got some great looking ingredients here today. Got radicchio. That's a butter lettuce called butter crunch lettuce. We have romaine. We have arugula. There's our chickpeas and lemons, red onion, red pepper, mini cucumbers. We have parsley, and we have our cooked lentils. And of course, we'll be mixing all that up with spices. And it's just such beautiful, natural looking, fresh ingredients. That's always great. So first thing I want to show you is this radicchio. So this is called radicchio, and this is a beautiful green. This actually was grown in a local farm right around here where I am in Durham, North Carolina. This is a delicious green, but it has a bitter quality to it. Now, bitter greens are very nutritious because they have a very high level of immune fighting kind of system. So this is really good for the immune system, these bitter greens. And this is radicchio, that's one. We also have in the bitter green category, we've got arugula, and that also is a bitter green that has that same quality. So these bitter greens have the quality, as I said, of really enhancing the immune system, but also in anti-inflammatory properties, lots of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, very good for liver health. So this is sort of like, in a way, you could talk about like detoxifying your system by just the food that you eat when you select the right kinds of things. So these are just very interesting things that can be incorporated in many different salads. So in the Care Kitchen cookbook, we have all sorts of salads in there, and the one we're doing today is featured in the Care Kitchen cookbook, and it's the Mediterranean chickpea and lentil salad. So I just want to go on talking a little bit more about these ingredients. So we've got some romaine lettuce here too. Romaine is a delicious lettuce, of course, probably most widely known for Caesar salad, but also just a great lettuce ingredient for any salad at all. It tends to have a little more nutritional value than your standard iceberg lettuce, which is, just so frequently used. But the romaine has more nutrition, more nutritious value, and it also has the same kind of crunch. We also have, this is interesting, and you can see the plug on there because this was grown hydroponically. This is called a butter crunch lettuce, grown hydroponically just in basically a water solution with nutrients. And so it's perfectly clean. That's the beauty of it. It never sees any dirt. And that's a great way that a lot of these vegetables are grown. And you can see how that's grown like that. It's very, very good, delicious, and it looks beautiful. I think one of the great things about these fresh ingredients is just how attractive they are. you can just have so much respect for the beauty, the natural beauty of just these beautiful ingredients. So I'm going to get started now and move into making our recipe. And so the first thing I'm going to do is get our bowl out here. And I've got a can of chickpeas here I'm going to add. So we've got our chickpeas in the bowl. That's the first thing. Then we want to put in about a cup of lentils. I'm putting in a cup of lentils. And these lentils were cooked in salted water for approximately 20 minutes. And that procedure is in the Care Kitchen cookbook as well. So far, now I've got my lentils, I've got my chickpeas, and we'll just give those a little bit of a stir. Okay, and we will set that aside for a moment. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in our red onion. So I've got some red onion here, which I'm just going to dice up. And we'll get that in our bowl. I like red onion. It tends to be a little more mild, and also it just is so attractive. It's just a very beautiful looking vegetable. So we'll just slide our red onion right in our bowl here. Okay. Next thing I'm going to put in is our red pepper. So I'm just going to use half of this pepper. I'll just cut that in half, put the other half aside. I'll use that in another recipe. And just take the seeds out here. And we'll dice up our red pepper. Another beautiful, beautiful vegetable. These peppers just have such a nice freshness. You know, you're not able to smell these things as I'm doing this, but I'm smelling them, and you know, it just has that real fresh quality and just so nice and crispy and crunchy, and adds a nice texture to our salad as well. So that's a really nice thing. We'll get our bowl, slide these in here. Okay. So far we've got our chickpeas, our lentils, our red onion, and our red pepper. Next thing is I've got 2 mini cucumbers here. I like these mini cucumbers. They have very little in this tiny little seeds, so you really don't know it. The other thing about these that's great is that you really don't have to peel them. This is a very thin skin. It's not waxed like a lot of the cucumbers are in the store. So these are really nice. What I'm doing is just kind of cutting them in a dice, and we'll add these to our salad. Very nice and fresh. Another crispy, kind of crunchy texture that we're adding to this salad. Okay. All right, so we've got our cucumbers diced up. We'll add those to our bowl, and we're building our great salad here. Okay, next thing, I've got parsley here, all chopped up, just a rough chop parsley. Put some of that in there. And again, parsley is one of those greens that is really overlooked in terms of nutritional value. Again, it does have that quality of the bitter leafy green that I was talking about earlier, with lots of nutrition. And it turns out that that bitter flavor actually is very good, as I said, enhancing the immune system. So there's an advantage to that type of green. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some lemon juice. Okay, so we've got our lemon here, and you've seen me use this before, handy dandy lemon squeezer. And we're squeezing our lemon right in there. Okay, we get the other half going here. Get our lemon juice. The nice thing about this squeeze is it really gets all the lemon out of all the juice out of the lemon, I should say. So that's a really good element with that. Okay, so now we've got almost everything in here. What we need to do now is add our seasonings. But look how beautiful that looks. It just looks so healthy and nutritious. And we've got a good amount here, so we've got quite a few servings here depending on how we use it. This is the kind of thing you can top with feta cheese or any cheese that you like, favorite cheese. You can always top it with that. And it makes a great salad if you put it on a bed of greens. And I'm going to show you that in a moment. So let's get our seasonings in here. We're going to put salt in. Putting our salt. And we'll get our fresh ground pepper in here. I love using fresh ground pepper because it really does bring out the flavor when you grind it fresh. So we've got our pepper in. We need some garlic powder in here. Got a little garlic powder going in. And the other thing is cumin. Cumin is a very delicious spice, typically found in many different cuisines, and Indian, Mexican, all kinds of things. But it has a really good flavor, and that is the flavor that's typical that you taste and say, what is that flavor? It's probably cumin. Okay, so we've got everything in here with the exception of one more ingredient, important one, also adds great nutritional value, and that is our olive oil. So I'm putting our olive oil in. Okay. All right. So we've got our olive oil in there. Okay. That's great. All right. Looks wonderful. Well, so that's all the ingredients. And that's as simple as that, putting it together. Just mix it up nicely. Okay, so let's slide that over here. And I want to show you a couple different things that we're going to do with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our nice hydroponic lettuce here. We cut that core off at the bottom that I showed you. And we're going to take some of these leaves and it kind of opens up sort of almost like a flower, which is really beautiful. So we'll take some leaves and we'll put those around the bowl. And we'll get that set. Now before we move any further, however, I am going to give our salad a taste. Very important to taste your preparations to make sure that there's correct seasoning, enough salt and pepper, it's blended well. You should always taste it. I use these little tasting spoons, and this way I can taste it, get rid of it, and it's really a great way to make sure that you got that flavor that you want. Okay, so let's taste our salad. Make sure the seasoning is correct. Okay. Got lucky. Perfect the first time. Okay, but you can always go back, of course, and adjust your seasoning, and it is absolutely delicious. Crunchy. You get the flavor of the beans, the richness of the olive oil, the tartness a little bit, a hint of the lemon, and the flavor of that cumin. Very good. So I've got my lettuce greens here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take our salad, nice generous portion, and fill up the center. And that looks absolutely delicious, doesn't it? Really, really nice. And I could sprinkle cheese or anything else I wanted on top of here to make it a complete meal. But this is a complete meal. Lots of protein, from the beans that we put in there, the lentils and the chickpeas, and lots of great nutrition. And then we have these delicious greens to top it off. So that's a very, very nice preparation, making sort of an entree out of it. Salad entree, nice lunch, light dinner with a piece of bread. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a salad sandwich. Now, in the Care Kitchen cookbook, we have a salad sandwich recipe. It's in a pita. It's basically a salad stuffed in a pita. And I'm going to take this salad that I made. I'm going to cut our pita in half. Open it up a little bit. Put a couple of our lettuce leaves in here. All right. Got our lettuce in. Then we'll put a spoonful of our salad in there. And we have a beautiful salad sandwich, delicious, wrapped up in a pita. And it just makes it look so nice. And it's delicious. And we can wrap, it's sort of like a, it's like a sandwich wrap. So you can just hold this with the pita and it makes a very nice sandwich. So there's a couple of different things we can do. And then, of course, we can just simply have this as a side with any entree that we have. Protein goes great with chicken, fish, beef, pork, lamb, anything basically. This is a great side. And as I showed you, stands on its own as either a sandwich or a nice salad entree. There's that delicious salad. Looks great. Mediterranean chickpea and lentil salad. Mini cucumbers, red pepper, red onions, parsley, lemon juice, olive oil. Very good. It's in the Care Kitchen cookbook. And here's what we made with it. We made a delicious entree type salad, lunch or dinner. We took our butter crunch lettuce and put our Mediterranean salad right in there. And then this is our salad sandwich. Taking that, putting it on a pita, we can roll it up and enjoy. Looks great. Well, it's just amazing what you can do. And I love working with the fresh vegetables, especially this time of the year. We're in the summer. Everything is growing and we're getting some great fresh vegetables at the farmers markets, and just a wonderful time of the year to enjoy salads. Salads provide great nutritional value. Don't forget the bitter greens. They really help, especially with older adults, people that we're caring for, and yourself. So, when you're cooking for someone, it's important to know what they enjoy, what they like. But that key ingredient, and I say this every time, is kindness. It's how we engage with that person that we're cooking for, whether it's a family member or we're a professional caregiver and we're taking care of our client, or ourselves. We need to get this kind of nutrition for ourselves so that we can be available for other people. So that's what the Care Kitchen Cooking with Kindness is all about. And we're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. And we bring you our program, brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side. And don't forget to visit the ComForCare website. There's lots of great information you can download there on senior nutrition. And you can get some free recipes and ingredient information. Visit us again back here, 1 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday for another Care Kitchen episode. And we'll be doing recipes from the Care Kitchen cookbook and just getting a little creative and using those as a springboard for our creativity as we get to know the people we're cooking for and we get to know ourselves and what we really like and sort of try some different things and become creative with it. Have a lot of fun. Cooking is great fun. I really enjoy bringing this to you every week, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for spending time with me. Have a great day and enjoy your summer salads. Thank you.